Okay, now that's it. Okay, all right,
Yeah,
all right, cool. Right, sorry, we had technical difficulties there. Sorry. Right. Hello to anyone and everyone that is listening. This is another episode of T-Cast Raw, and today I've got two very, very, I can't really say how very special guests
Why
they
not?
are. It'll be too many varies.
Okay.
It'll be too many varies.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, that's right. That's better. Yeah, it'll be too many varies. So today I've got my sister and my cousin with me. Khadija, do you want to say your last name?
Go on then.
Okay, Khadija.
My full name is Khadija-Taj. Khadija-Taj Jamila O'Connor Paris. This is
Okay, and I've also got Summer.
Summer Paris.
Oh, okay, all right, Summer Paris.
Nice.
Yeah, do you get that mic just closer to you?
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Is that going
turn
up?
it I'm gonna have to turn up the DB. That's better. Right. So, and today's episode is all about university life and actually like university life in general and making that transition from, let's say, young adult to full on adulthood. Because two of us are in uni, in our last years of uni right now, and we've got one person who's actually finished uni, was that adult for a year, and is now doing their masters.
Decided to go back.
And then
Come
decided
on.
to go back and do them the masters, man. I Summer, what are you studying?
Child psychology.
That's it.
Yeah. That's it. I'd like to see you try and do it.
No, I couldn't. Well, I'm not doing a master. I didn't think I could get into university, so. But I'm here now. But I'm here now. And Khadija, what are you studying?
Creative musicianship.
Hey.
Yes.
Okay.
What
so,
are you studying?
what am I studying? Digital
Yes.
film. But I'm not going to say the
Digital
uni because I'll go into the uni too hard.
Okay.
Okay.
They're not the best. But anyway.
But you're here using their facilities.
Because it's free. Just because it's free. Student finance blesses me, but I'm not looking to spend all that for student finance. Anyway, right. So, Summer, where did you go to for your degree? You lived away for your degree, right?
My undergrad, I did it at Bedfordshire University.
And what was that like?
Kind of in the middle of nowhere, and it was good. Like the teaching was good, like the people were nice, but like it was in the middle of nowhere. So like there was only so much you could do. So I found myself going back to London a lot.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, nah, like
Where even is Bedfordshire?
it's near Luton.
Okay. At least it's not too far.
Yeah. What do you mean? But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed my 3 years there, and now that I'm not there, I feel like I always want to go back.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
And
but
when
just
you
for
were
like
there-
the uni life, you know, like the
Okay.
people in that. But
But when you were there, you wanted to come back here.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, but
That's
yeah,
funny.
it was good.
Mm.
Mm. So what? No drama or nothing?
There's always drama at university. Let's not get into that.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm not trying to drop names or nothing.
You don't have to drop names. I don't know. You can call her Kerry if you want. I don't know. Or Kaylee. I don't know. If you want. Like I don't know. You can say. I'm curious because.
Cause you're nosy.
Yeah, he is nosy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we didn't live away from home. We say that. Well, you live by yourself.
Yeah. Well, I have lived away from home, but like for uni, I had to stay in London.
And what universities did you go to? Because you went to one and then you left it because it was shit.
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't a shit. I was at SOAS. I was doing music.
SOAS?
Yeah.
What's that?
The School of Oriental and African Studies.
Oh?
Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah. It's in Russell Square.
Hey, there's bare white people did it.
Well,
Is
yeah,
there?
Yeah. That was one.
That don't
shock.
make sense.
Exactly. That was one thing that I was like, okay, we'll just split. Okay.
No, it's just not that. It's just like you think that it would be like full of black people, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It actually wasn't.
I was surprised going there to be a minority again, like going there. But that wasn't the reason why I left. The reason why I left is because the course, it wasn't what I wanted at the time.
It was dead.
It was very interesting. I learned a lot, but I wanted to do more performance-based music.
What course did you do there?
Music.
Oh, you did music?
The creative
Yeah.
Oh.
But there it was like more anthropology, ethnomusicology, stuff like that, like music and culture. A lot of essay writing and stuff like that. We did learn a few instruments, but like it would be like tabla, gamelan, like all these instruments from around the world that are not really any use to me right now with my music and what I want to do. So that's why I left there. So I now I'm at ICMP, the Institute of Contemporary Music Performance.
And how's that doing you?
It's alright. It's definitely.
Because you went there for second year, didn't you? Or did you
No,
leave?
I started again. I just dropped out and started again. So yeah, it's definitely where I need to be. I've met a lot of people, like all like the musicians that were in my former band. Like most of them I met from there. I met a lot of musicians, a lot of contacts. It's definitely where I needed to be for music.
So it helps you grow then, basically.
Yeah, as a songwriter, as an artist myself, it was definitely where I need to be. Obviously, anywhere you go, there's going to be certain drawbacks, things that you don't expect. But I feel like it's definitely the right place for me to be. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to finishing now in my final year. So yeah, I'm getting ready for that.
That's good to know. So what, you ready to be a full-on adult then?
I wouldn't say that. I won't quite say that.
Okay.
But
you're already an adult because you're older than both of us.
Let's not go there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It's weird because like a lot of my school friends and that, they're like married off, kids and all.
Serious?
Yes.
That's
25.
No, that's how some of my school friends, like when people I was at school with, they're all like getting married. Some of them got kids. People in years younger than me, they've already got children.
Yeah.
Why though?
They're settled down.
Do you not want to live a little bit and then have kids?
I think some people do it. They don't expect it to happen.
No, like I haven't got anything against people that want to have kids when they're young. But I was like, wouldn't you rather, like, because if, like, at 22, do you like 22 in your late teens? Come on, do you really know yourself? Do you? Because I can only think myself when I was in my late teens. Like I'm barely the same person as I was.
But I think it depends where you are at in life. Like everyone's on a different journey. So like if someone's already like they've got like their life planned out, like they know what they're doing, they know what job they're gonna have and all this stuff, then do what you do kind of thing.
Even if you don't, like a lot of people had kids, I'm sure our parents didn't know themselves, didn't know what they were going to do. Like life is life, it happens.
Yeah, like my parents had me when they were in their early 20s. Like my mum was 22 when she had me. And I'm 22 now, but I'm not, planning on having children anytime soon.
Like they used to deal in shillings, innit? And now...
You what?
Like it was easier to have a kid back then though. You could have a kid and still really and truly do what you wanted to do. But now...
How? I don't think that. Cause like
my mum was able to do it. She had me at 20.
But that doesn't mean it was easier back then. If anything, it's easier now to have kids and like do what you want to do. Cause like you can have more control over your life. Like back then, like you have to like work for somebody. Like it's easier now with the internet and things like that. You can make your own business, like work from home, do what you want.
Yeah, but how hard is it now to make your own business now?
And easier, that's what I'm saying.
You think it's easier?
I feel like there's more resources out there to do.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that like doing it or actually succeeding and making money and doing it for a long time?
I think doing and succeeding is completely different.
Yeah, but I feel like both of them, the chances are, because there's more resources out there, like someone said, and like you have more at your fingertips. We have the internet now. You could do what you want. Like a lot of people are doing it. I've seen like a lot of people, they will have kids, but they're still like doing like what they want. Especially nowadays, people are more liberal, so you'll see like people taking their kids into the office and stuff like that. So that I don't think that's necessarily true. That it was easier back then to have kids and have a career. Like if you take it back further, like 50s and that, like once a woman had kids, like she's supposed to be in the house and she can't do nothing else with her life after that. So I think things have changed from then. Anyway, yeah.
All that female being in the kitchen talk, I'll save that for another matter. But no, I don't think any women should be in there. I don't think any women should be in the kitchen.
Unless you want to be in the kitchen, like you do what you want to do. Well, absolutely not. Let her go be in the kitchen.
If she likes cooking,
she can cook, but we're both gonna go out and we're both gonna secure the bag for our child. That's what I'm saying.
That's you.
Unless she's earning unless like I'm earning like $1 million, then I'm like, fuck it, why not?
That's you.
I don't know.
People are different. Like some men want to.
But I don't think I still be comfortable with that though, because it's like I think we should equally be working.
Fair enough. That's you. And I yeah, no, fair enough. That is you. And a lot of people have that view nowadays, but a lot of people don't, innit? Some man want to be the man and provide for the house.
Oh no, she was earning like 2 million. Wait, what? I'd be in the kitchen every single day.
You would be a house husband, yeah?
What's you?
Ooh.
I'll be the best house husband.
Oh god.
Every time you come in,
Good
there'll
luck
be food
to
in the table.
his future wife out there listening.
Hey, at least I
because
can
you're
cook.
gonna
Most of the
need
girls
it.
these days don't know how to cook. We're coming off the subject. Because this is just gonna turn into another rant, and I don't want that to happen. Right. So, Summer, you're doing your masters now,
Yeah.
and you're doing it in psychology, as child psychology.
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
how does the masters differ to your undergraduate degree?
Well, I think obviously it's different first of all because I'm not living at uni now. I'm doing it like I'm just commuting to uni. I think it is like much harder than like doing undergrad, but like apart from that, I feel like kind of uni atmosphere is the same. Just like a lot harder kind of work really.
How often are you there?
I just do 2 days a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's not a lot. So then like the rest of the days you're just doing like reading and whatever other work you get set.
Is there an exam at the end of it?
I do have like one big exam next year, but no, to be
does yours
fair,
have exams?
No.
no, I'm really bad at exams, so it's really
hate
not a
exams.
good. Yeah, it's not good for me. But I just try my best.
Did I ever tell you how many GCSEs I had?
How many?
I had 24 exams.
24.
24. What have you got? 24 GCSEs?
No, fuck no. Most of them were retakes. That's why they were mostly 24.
No retakes.
Most of them, 90% of them
How
were
many?
retakes.
How many GCSEs did you get altogether?
Alright, so basically what happened is that I was messing around in geography, and then the teacher came in and he basically said to me that we're going to put you on a BTEC. At that time, I was about, 16 I think? I had no idea what a BTEC was whatsoever.
Why?
Because I didn't know. Nobody explained it to me. I didn't know what it was. I thought something different, something separate. So and this was the deputy head. So he comes in. He's like, "Oh, can I have this boy with TARIK?" He's like, "Yeah." So
TARIK.
it's an alias for my name, man. Anyway, he comes at me. He's like, "Alright, cool. We're basically not sure that you can get your predicted grades because they're too low. So we're gonna put you on a BTEC, which will allow you to get as many GCSEs you want, but we're aiming for 5. So I got the 5 GCSEs along with my English and my media production, which was my English was a C and my media production I think was a B, so that I got 7 GCSEs overall.
That's good.
I never got my maths, never got my history, never got my geography. They're all too low. They're all like D and below. So I know. So technically,
they couldn't put you for foundation GCSEs.
no, not for maths. Because especially for maths.
Wait, do you not have maths GCSE?
Nope. Not a C. All D and below.
Okay.
And then when I went to college, I never did foundation because you needed way more marks to get a C. Yeah, it was easier, but you needed more marks, and there wasn't a chance of that. I always got a D. Then when I went to college for 2 years, I still had to take it. Plus, you got early entry, so I took my maths GCSE 8 times, I think.
And you failed every time?
I failed every time.
Oh,
Every single time.
man.
The closest I ever got to was the first time, and I was like, after that, I was just like, fuck it.
Maths is not for everybody.
Yeah, you're in uni now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, watch me. When I if I ever get an award or I get like some time on like national television, I've actually got a massive shout out list.
Guys, this does not mean don't do maths.
No, yeah, that
Maths
doesn't
is
mean don't
important.
do maths. But
Okay.
like, if you don't pass it, it's not the end all and be all. Like, I'm in
Yeah.
university. I'm
Yeah.
about to get a degree.
Yeah.
And all those teachers that told me, oh, you need maths for this, you're not gonna do that. All of those teachers.
Yeah, I feel like
most
teachers
of them
do
said
big
the
it
exact
up,
same thing. The
yeah.
only people that didn't say that to me was the people that taught me my BTEC. Was my BTEC, and who did media. Those are the only people I think. No, yeah, they were. Those are the only people that told me that you don't need maths. If you don't get it, it's not the end of the world. Other than that, all of the other people wanted me to get maths. He was like, yeah, you need to get
And
maths.
really, at the end of the day, as long as you know how to count and add up and take away and a bit of multiplication.
No, but like,
The simple math.
Yeah, but like learning in
like,
general.
algebra and that. Have I used that since?
No.
I got an A. I didn't even revise
I don't
my
think.
GCSEs.
Listen,
I
I don't think I even remember
Okay.
how to do algebra.
Flex.
You got an A.
Yeah,
I
my
got-
teacher was disappointed.
Listen, I did foundation. I
Big
got a
flexible,
C,
okay.
and I'm here now. No algebra, no nothing. But now in uni, I'm doing statistics.
Yeah.
Lord help me. Okay.
But
'cause I'm
my
really bad at
my
maths.
learning and education wasn't the easiest. I couldn't read until I was year 5/year 6 at all because because remember I went to Belleville,
Yeah,
and
A
that
what?
school was
his primary.
this school was low key racist. Low
Right.
as in they were low key. Like, how is it that how are you allowing another child to cut off one of my sister's hair and then be like, oh yeah, blah, oh kids will be kids. How the fuck?
What?
What the fuck?
Kids will be
Kids will
kids.
be kids. And then what was it? I must have dropped a book on the floor one time, and the teacher grabbed it and then dashed it across and they only did this, like, my mum was, I don't know what it is, my mum always found problems with the school, and especially with her kids, as in me being black. Like, they were always it just wasn't the best.
That's crazy.
And then not be, and imagine that, see, a teacher come and ask you to read and you can't read a fucking sentence. Come on, how embarrassing is that? How embarrassing is that?
The teacher said you can't read a fucking sentence.
No. As in, like, if they were to ask me to read a sentence out loud, I can't read it. I couldn't read until I was in year 5, year 6.
And they didn't give you no extra help?
Nope. I went to another school and then I learned how to read within the space that I was there for 2 years. I learned how to read while I was there. School was a little bit rougher. It was alright. But the teachers there, they loved the students. They absolutely loved the students and they cared about education. That's how I learned how to read.
See, that's why a lot of parents are homeschooling their kids nowadays, because a lot of these schools, they don't care, or they don't even have time. Like, there's too much kids in the classroom, they don't even have time to get to everyone. So, like, the job that I'm doing now, like, I homeschool a little girl.
It's like Koru kids, isn't it?
Yeah, I was with them. Koru kids. I applied with them, but then a woman from my church, she found out that I was doing that, and she was like, because she homeschools her daughter, but she's like, she needs help for a few days. So I was like, well, it makes more sense. Pay me? Yeah, she matched the price for Koru kids.
But no offense, but what I'm saying is that, like,
what?
Like, big guy up there can't pay you, innit? Like,
I'm getting paid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she came over and she was asking, like, oh yeah.
No, obviously she said, yeah, I'll match them. That's what she said. Obviously.
She'll match them.
Yes, obviously. You think I'll go there for no pay? Obviously, I need a job. She wants to pay me, so yeah. So I'm working for her, and like, cause her daughter, she struggles like with English. She struggled a lot at school, and it like really hurt her confidence. But like, she's like, now that I'm homeschooling her, she's like always thanking me because she can see how her daughter is like thriving a lot more. Because when you're in that environment sometimes in school and like you're getting things wrong and you can't get the help, like the teacher has no time like to help you or like to give you like that one-to-one care and stuff, that like it's a lot, and that shapes a child's life growing up. So from those moments, like those experiences shape what they're gonna do. I'm sure you must be going into that in your masters, like child psychology and how these things affect you like growing up.
Lord knows my child will need that psychology. Jesus Christ.
That's so horrible, you know. Never got a nice thing to say ever.
I do.
Really?
Yeah. I said loads of nice things in Cyprus.
But what happens in Cyprus stays in Cyprus.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The sticky one still.
We could get into that if you want.
Yes.
This is about university life and adulthood.
Adulthood, yeah, that is part of your adulthood.
Wow. Guys, T-Cast audience, tell us if you want us to go into TARIK's expedition.
Yeah, let's take a poll.
Yeah.
Who wants to know?
No, I was gonna do one where like my first experience at a wedding in
a different country.
Yeah, you should do that. Story time.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a sticky one still. I can't.
Yeah, let's do a little story time.
No, I
guys, if you want to do it, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Anyway, right. So going back to education and going back to uni life, like what was the experience there? Like as in like meeting new people from all different, like from all over the world. That in a higher education setting, like was it any different from, like I know in like secondary school, like you got the popular kids, you got these cliques and whatever, like is it like that in your universities as well? Not so as the new one that you've been in.
Yeah.
You got.
Okay, I'll go. So for me, like growing up at school and that, like I've always been to kind of like mixed schools. Like primary school is kind of more mixed, like black and white, and then a few Asian kids and stuff like that. But it's all like very, obviously everyone's from London, South London. But in secondary school, my secondary school was like 80% black, like 90% of the teachers were Jamaican. So I was like a bit in a bubble, like South London, and just everyone was like from the same place, more or less, knowing what I know. And like after sixth form, like I dropped out of sixth form and I went to live in the Caribbean in Anguilla for a bit. So that was,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, for 2 years.
She didn't drop out, man. She left.
I went on holiday during exam period in second year of sixth form, and I just stayed for 2 years. I was like, I'm not coming back. I got the sun. Why am I coming back? So yeah, because that was before like I wanted to be a surgeon. So I was doing like A-level biology, chemistry, maths, but then music as well. But music was just like an afterthought because the rest. So like even there, that's even more like isolated, I guess. Like everyone's black there, basically Caribbean, obviously. But coming to SOAS, that was more mixed, but ICMP is very international. There's so many international students. It's nice. Like, you're meeting people. Like, a guy in my band is from Slovakia, people from Sweden, Italy. I'm meeting all these people from around the world, Germany, well, mostly Europe. But yeah, it's nice. Like, it just opens you up. Even like other places in the UK, like up north and stuff like that. There's a guy in my class from Scotland. It's just cool. Like, people are people at the end of the day. So it's like.
So you've never experienced like people treating you differently or like being a little bit like, because they don't know you and you being.
No, I've
never.
been in my life, probably not in my life. Obviously, a few times, but like in terms of my uni experience, it's been mostly it's been good. Like, obviously, in terms of like cliques and that, you find your cliques like wherever you go. There's cliques and that, but not as bad as like. Well, in school, there were cliques, but like I'm the kind of person I'll talk to anybody, innit? Like, I talk to everybody. I keep myself to myself. I keep my circle small.
In secondary school, yeah, she was running things. She was telling
lies, like,
she's going to all them girls that, you know, they're into their textbook. She was like, "Hey, bitch, run them tampons." Huh?
What? Oh my days. This guy, is that what you think girls' schools are like?
I don't know what girls' school is like. I'm only going off what I saw in the ones that are closest to mine.
Did you go to girls' school?
Yeah,
so did I.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Those are the worst.
Okay, can you just stop talking? Let me finish my story.
Alright, go on then.
So, like, yeah, for me, it's just calm. Like, I keep my circle small, but like I talk to everybody, so like it's chill. I've met a lot of people, and it's been a good experience overall. Okay, Summer, before he starts talking again.
No, I think primary school, lots of very different people. Obviously, I went to school outside of London, so it was a bit different, but like there was like a lot of different kind of ethnicities, like it's really diverse. And then secondary school, I went to an all-girls school, and it was like, well, from like my opinion is it was very cliquey, like really cliquey, and I think I did struggle a little bit, especially towards
finding your clique.
Yeah, it was hard because I feel like when I don't know why, like when I went there, I feel like people had already started to form kind of little groups. So like it was hard. Like,
what, did you go late or something?
No. Like I just went at everyone else, but I feel like it was just, I don't know, maybe it just took me longer to find who I was, you know. And then when I got kind of towards the end of like secondary school, it was like super hard because I started falling out with people, and it was a bit, I think I was just getting more like, I know like what I'm worth kind of thing, and then people were treating me a bit, you know. And then it was very hard at the end.
Did you have a sixth form or?
Yeah, I went to sixth form as well, at like the same secondary school I was at, and that was mixed that bit, like with boys and girls. But I didn't really talk to the boys, I just kind of did my own thing and just did my work, and that was it really. But like the group of friends I had then are not like people that I'm friends with now.
Okay.
So it was like I feel like people show their true colours after a certain amount of time. I'm not going to drop any names. But yeah, and then obviously I went to uni. Uni was really good. I feel like the people are really like honest, down to earth, like completely different from school. And then after I finished my undergrad, I didn't talk to anybody from my undergrad at all, and I still don't now.
Is that because you just
like, I don't know,
like far away, or
like they all did live like far away, like all in different places, like up north or like down south, really far away. But like I just feel like everyone started to do their own thing, and no one kind of kept in contact. And I did try and like bring people like back together, but like it just didn't happen. So like I can't force something like that's not there. And then obviously I went into the working world for a bit, made some friends.
How did that go?
Yeah, it was good, you know, it was really good, but it's obviously like really different, because when I like did that like job, obviously I was just doing that and that was it. I was like, oh my god, like I'm a proper adult now, like working 9 to 5, like, and it's just mad. It's so mad. Like it's so different from university. Like it's just crazy. Like I feel like unless you do it, I can't explain it, but it's just different. And then obviously I did my masters, and that was, well, doing it now, and that's like so many international students from like different countries. I've like made really good friends with this one girl. She's from Texas in America.
Oh yeah, there's a girl from San Francisco in my class
Yeah,
as well.
their accents are just amazing. Like I love it. But they're like such bubbly characters. Like, and you're just like, oh my god, like, and like the experiences that they've had are so different to how it is here. Like, and it's just crazy.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
think
they
it's
can
so
jaywalk
great to.
over here.
Right.
They can jaywalk. That's one good
They
thing.
can't.
Yes, they can.
I don't even know.
Yeah, but they can do it here.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm saying is, it's like good to be around people from like different places because I feel like you can learn a lot from them.
Okay.
Yeah, like
You
it
can.
just enriches your life, like
Yeah, because I feel like
learn
when
more.
you live in London, I feel like you're closed off from so much.
Yeah,
Really?
that is true.
I really do.
I feel like it's
Like
more
London is a big city, but I
Yeah.
feel like there's so much more out there.
Yeah, you
that
can feel like London is the whole world sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's
Like
really
I'm not gonna lie, I love London, and I'm not gonna lie, probably I'll go on holiday, but I don't
It's
think I'll
fifth,
ever
like
leave
it's
London.
about 70-30 with me. Like 70-30. There's some stuff I like about London, but it's like I just wanna. It's like what you said. I wanna go out. I wanna see other countries and see how other
Yeah.
people live. Like you can't like.
I think it's always gonna be like that, but like for me, like London will always be home. But that doesn't mean that I don't want to see the world and experience different things and see how other people live.
And then you just
You can always
completely
learn.
leave London.
I feel like I would for a time, because I'll be traveling. I want to like spend my life. I want to travel a lot.
But do you want to live in London or in the UK?
London. If I'm living in the UK, I'm living in London, like South London.
Not
straight,
even like
like,
what about-
where else would I?
not even
Why?
like
Why?
Kent or somewhere?
Why?
Kent?
No,
no,
it's
like somewhere that's not out of London.
No.
But
What about where I live? Because I live like just outside of London.
Yeah, my nan used to live like those parts, but like for me, if I like can afford it, I'll buy my house south, like somewhere,
Yeah.
like because that's home to me really. Like I grew up in Mitcham. I was born in Carshalton, St Heliers.
Casual
Yeah.
beaches.
Yeah.
But I grew up like I went to like primary school and that in Mitcham. So
Okay.
I grew up. I had a house there. You know, lived in Morden for a while with my grandparents. But like from like secondary school.
Big up all those places.
Yeah, Mitcham, where I grew up.
Oh, okay. We're gonna quote some lyrics now.
But but still, it's a bit further out. But Mitcham is quite very South London. Like Tooting is up the road and stuff like that. So South has always been a home. And
Very
secondary
different
school is
to-
like Tulse Hill, which is even
Yeah.
further in. So like. South will always be my home. Like I would always want to have a house in South London. Wherever I go, I will always want to have my base in South London. So,
Back to your roots, isn't it?
yeah.
That's good to know.
I feel like you guys should experience Surrey, where I grew
Sorry,
up.
Keys.
Surrey. Just
Oh.
just
Oh.
Surrey. Just Surrey.
What's that?
You know, so
Is that north? Is that north?
no.
What's that?
Oh my god. So I grew up in New Malden, which is in
Yeah.
Surrey.
Yeah,
Kind of
what's-
near like Kingston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's-
That's
yeah.
where I was born, Kingston.
Oh, right,
Kingston
okay.
Hospital.
My gran used to live more than that. Like,
Yeah.
further down,
Yeah.
further out.
I feel like that's just where I grew up, that whole area.
Oh, Kingston ain't far though.
Yeah, no, well, I think okay, there's like a whole debate whether Kingston is in London
It's
or
like,
not.
yeah, but like it's
It's
like
like they're
from no,
posting
but if
this
you go there
cake,
from
like-
Wandsworth,
Yeah,
if
okay.
you go there from Wandsworth, it takes you like 20 minutes, half an hour.
I don't
by
think
bus.
they think about
Yeah.
it. They think about the postcode, so they don't think about how long it takes you to get to
Okay.
London or like a London postcode.
But no, Mitcham was CR4, so and like Croydon
That's
is
Croydon.
CR.
Croydon, can I just
One or
establish
00?
Croydon is in Surrey? No. You can give me that
Croydon,
look.
hold on.
It's
Some
no,
people
it's
disagree.
in Surrey.
Some
I
people
know
disagree.
some people disagree, but I want you all to Google it. It's in Surrey.
What, like the county or not the borough?
The county.
that why it's so
No,
bad?
not the borough, the
Oh,
county. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that.
So all you guys saying, oh yeah, I'm from Enns, I'm from Croydon, you live in Surrey. where I'm from.
Let's see,
Wow.
Right.
You live in Surrey.
Right. Anyway, so what was like? Oh wait, should we go on to me now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
go on.
Wait, what's it called? I don't know.
know.
Right, so you went to uni.
Oh yeah, so I went to uni, studied digital film, and it was alright.
Any international students?
Oh yeah, you talking?
Yeah, there's. Huh?
Yeah, sorry. I
No,
know
yeah,
what
there's
you
there's a few, but you know me, like I'm not really It depends on the situation. I can talk to anyone, but it depends on the situation. When I first came here, no one wanted to chat to me. One person spoke to me, and I said, yeah, he's a chill guy. We haven't really hung out that much because he lives here. I go home, and me really and truly, like if it's not for work, or it's not for anything, or it's not a good enough reason, I'm not really gonna leave my house. If it's not a really.
I feel like you're
reason.
very antisocial. I just get this vibe.
Like
if like people don't want to hang out with you, you're like, okay, I'll just go home and chill on my own. Like I don't care.
Yes.
I'm like that.
I don't think you should be like
no,
that.
but that's the way I was brought up. Like I go to the cinema by
but-
myself and I do certain things.
Okay,
like,
that is not okay.
How's that not okay?
You go to the cinema on your own.
No, it's because okay, cool. Let's say
No. It's like you going to a restaurant and being like table for one.
Yes.
Bit mad.
Yeah, but at least I just like like most of the time I like okay,
your
if I
own
go out like
space.
I like my own space.
Yeah,
like,
but
when I went out last,
there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying like I feel like sometimes you do need to surround yourself with people.
I think it has hindered me to a point now, but I can't really do anything now, and I don't really want. It's me. I've got like all the people that I go uni with and the friends that I've got outside. I think like I've got more than enough friends, and I like to, but I like my own space now. Yeah, I think it has hindered me to a certain point, because now like I'm like shit, maybe I should have spoken to some more people. But the thing is that some people live so far. They like some people live all the way in East London. I went to a party once and it was.
Why are you saying all the way? That's not that
no,
far.
because it was far. But like it's just community. It's just sometimes it's easier to be by myself and be in my own space, because then I'm not bothering anyone else. They don't have to bother me. And yeah, some people be like, oh, they're going someplace, and if I don't want to do it, if I want to go and do something, and I ask someone to come with me, and they'll be like, no, and they're like, oh no, I can't go. I'm not gonna then be like, no, I'm not gonna go. I'm probably gonna go by myself. If I went and asked a friend, oh, do you want to go to cinema, and they'd be like, no, I'll probably still go by myself.
At the end of the day, I feel like it doesn't matter like how many friends you have, or like if people don't want to talk to you, like it's all about the proper like relationships that will last. Like that's why I said like with me at uni, like I'll talk to people, but like I only have a few like good friends, like a handful, like that I will talk to, that I see outside, and we like are tight. That's how I see it. Like it's fine if you want to be on your own, if you like enjoy your own company. I'm the same way. I can be very antisocial as well, but like at the end of the day, I still have those like same like ride or die friends, like from school, like from year 7, like
I can't relate, hon. I really can't.
And the thing is, like we're all the same kind of things. Like it's not like we're like chatting to each other every day. Like sometimes like a month will go by where then like it's time to go out and like
that's the kind of friends you want. Like if you don't talk to them for a month and then it's just like nothing ever happens.
Some people have been like that. Well, there's one person that was like that with me, and I think it was because I went into a lecture once, and I was like, and the lecture was going on already. So I came in, my hoodie was up, I was like, quick, came in, hi, like Westwood, hi. So I come out, going to get a drink, and she comes up to me, she's like, oh yeah, she's like, no, sorry, this was at the break. I went upstairs onto level 4, this is where the like chill out area, and I was on my laptop, can't remember what I was doing something, and then she came up to me, she was like, oh Tariq, can I ask you a question? And she's like, oh, like did I think she said like, did I offend you, or did I say something wrong? I'm like, what are you talking? Oh, so many questions were going through my head, like what are you talking about? Where are you going with this? Blah blah blah. And she's like, oh, because you didn't say hi to me when I came in. I'm like,
them kind of people, you have to leave them alone, because them kind of people are just too much stress for your brain. Hi.
I was like, are you taking? In my back of my mind, I'm like, are you taking a piss?
See, them people, that's the ones that you leave. If they don't talk to you, it's fine. Let them stay there. Let them go.
But it's been alright. There's not really been like any drama, because I'm hardly really here. Like I'm in my house most of the
that's
time.
why I think it's different. Like if you're commuting to uni than it is if you're living here. Because I feel like if you're living here, there's more like
because everyone's like, oh yeah, because we got this place Escape, and everyone's like, oh yeah, let's go back to Escape. I'm like, I'm just gonna
go home.
I'm just gonna go home.
Get involved. I sound like a promoter of your uni, and I don't want to go.
No, like I've been involved, kind of.
No, but I feel like in your undergrad, like I feel like it's so important for you to like socialize with people, because those people could
No, yeah, I know. No.
Like you said, Khadija, about like there's people you met, like contacts and things like that, and they probably helped you with loads of things since you started your undergrad. So you got to think about that.
There's some people that I've met that I know that I will keep in contact with them and I would talk to them, but I wish that I had maybe hung out with them a little bit more, but it's just it's in my nature. I'm not gonna change. It's in my nature. I can't change it. This is how I've been brought up. This is what I've been doing. It's not it's not a bad thing. I just wish that maybe I spent a little bit more time with them, but I spent enough time with some people to know that I will keep up this friendship. I will speak to them when we do leave. You never know.
But do you even like enjoy hanging around with those people? Because I feel like if you did, then it would happen like naturally.
That's true.
I'm not gonna lie, if I go out but this happens with my friends that I've known since like 2009, 2010. I went out last year at New Year's, and the next time I didn't see him again for 2 months. Because it just drains me. I don't go out like when my friends.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, though.
No, but that's the thing is like when I go out with my friends outside of uni, like I'll go out for them with a drink and I won't see them for another week. But there's not a problem with it.
Yeah, but do you talk to them in between that time?
Yeah, we've got a group chat.
Yeah, exactly. So it's fine.
And the same thing with other friends. Like, I want to keep up. I don't mind keeping up I want to keep up communication. But seeing it strains me. I'd rather go out, have a really good time, like, and then come back in like 2 months and have a really good time. If I see you every week, every other week, like, it's not gonna mean something. Like, I want our time to be precious. It's not gonna mean something.
Yeah,
that's what I don't like.
That's fair enough. I get that completely. But in terms of like uni, like contacts and that, I feel like, do they have like events and that here? Because I know for my uni, it's a music uni, so like there's a lot of gigs
I'm
and
not
stuff
traveling
going on.
all the way.
So that's why I've
I got work, I got training. I can't. That's another thing.
Sounds like excuses,
They are important. Like me, like I don't go to a lot of events. I didn't go freshers like for uni. Like I can't be.
I ain't gone to none of the freshers.
Certain things, at least like pick a couple in it, because that's where you.
I ain't gone to. I've been there for almost 3 years.
What kind of events do they throw here though?
Like they had like going to, I think, like some events here. I don't even know.
Do they have anything specific to your course? Because that would be more useful to you.
No.
You know, like if you do something like if you go to something that like you're interested in, you're more likely to find people who are like similar to you.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Maybe. Why you lot grilling me for, man?
Okay.
Oh my days.
Just getting at me.
Moving on.
Anyway, so let's get into a bit of a juicier section.
Oh,
yeah?
okay.
Right. I want to hear what you don't ever had any drama. I know you have.
What?
And Lord knows I know you have.
No,
like any drama, like tech people, man, you know.
Not me.
Have you seen that video about the Caribbean, God making Caribbean woman?
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, tech people, man. She dumps the whole right. Or can cook, or they're right. They think they're right.
So, what is the question here?
Yeah. What
Question
is
is like, have you had, okay? Better question is like, have you had any uni flings?
No. Nah.
You have to say the name. What? What? You don't have to say
I
the
want to
name.
answer this question.
No, she's saying no, she's had flings.
Let me do it. I'll just talk and take off.
Okay, you don't have to answer. That's fine.
Off the hook.
You don't have to
What
say
do you
the
mean
name.
off the hook? I'm not on the hook.
Okay.
Well,
No, but remember, I had a boyfriend when I was at uni. So.
Oh yeah,
Oh, did
so
you?
it's
Oh, right, okay.
so she had no need for that.
Yeah, that's that's
No,
not
but
now.
like, yeah, but I don't know. Like sometimes you think, because like I had a friend and she went out with her boyfriend. And
Yeah,
she,
you
what?
know, hey, Sorry.
Yeah, what was he saying?
I don't know why they're laughing. Because like, I don't know, like having that, if you're having a partner or a boyfriend or girlfriend, like going, like if you're going, like one of my friends, she went to Bath, I think it was. I can't remember if she was with her boyfriend. I can't remember, but she kept it along. But some other people just cut it off. They're like, yeah, it's not gonna work.
I
Cut it
wouldn't
off.
see, like, I had, like, starting out at uni, I had a boyfriend, but we went to the same.
Oh.
We went to the same uni as well, so I wouldn't, and we were in the same classes, and it was just too much. And now
Oh,
we're not
yours is
so
actually, you see, the boyfriend that I was with at the time, he didn't go to my uni, but I met him through someone who I was at uni with.
Oh.
Okay.
So I feel like it was a bit different. I feel like that's better. Like, for me, it was better.
Oh, yeah, to be outside of uni.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that. Now,
I don't want to see, like, people around campus like,
Yeah,
hi.
and seeing you every day, like, it can be a bit much.
I'm a bit tired of you, do you know what I mean?
It can get a bit sticky, like, and especially, like, if you're, like, in halls and on campus and stuff like that, it's just a lot. So me now, I wouldn't want to be interested.
Because I remember, like, when I was in halls, like, there was a lot of, like...
Syphilis.
Are you?
A what? There was a lot of but there was like a lot of nah. I'm not even gonna drop names for this one.
No,
but
no,
there was.
You don't have to drop
No,
names.
I'm not going to. But I know there was a story. I think this was like when I was in first year, I think. And basically, this guy that I know was seeing this girl, and she found out that he was talking to other girls, but she didn't tell him that she knew.
But were they dating or were they just talking?
No, they were dating.
Like, as in that they were boyfriend and girlfriend together?
Well, that's what everyone assumed, yeah.
Right, so you don't...
No, but it was basically like their boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm not joking.
I'd have to hear from them.
Right, and then, so basically, she basically, obviously, like, he used to leave his stuff at her, like, flat or whatever.
Idiot.
And then one day, there's like this app, I forgot what it's called, but it was like an app that everyone at uni was on, and everyone just leave anonymous messages.
What?
And then basically, she dropped all of his stuff out the window.
Oh my days.
And left it all in a pile, and then posted it on this app and was like, come collect your crap. She was like, I've left a little surprise for you. And then he obviously saw it on the app, and he went out, and like where the clothes were, like in the campus, like everyone could look out their windows and see it. So like everyone could see him like walking over to get his clothes, and I think someone said there was some kind of dog poo on it. I don't know, like she went a bit mad.
Yeah, but why should she have to go like
That's a
that?
bit much.
I just feel like some girls, like if you like tick them off, if you do.
Yeah, but like they just turn mad. Like you didn't have to do that. Like if I was him.
No, but I feel like if it was me, yeah, and like I was dating someone, and then I found out they were talking to other girls, I would be plotting some kind of revenge.
Yeah, but like.
Do you know what I mean? They're not getting away with
No,
it.
you should be pissed. I don't think you should then get back at them because.
Why?
Because like if it was me and I found out my girl was cheating on me, I don't know. I'll probably burn all her makeup and pluck her in the foot. I don't know. But I wouldn't.
Okay, I don't think I would do anything that's
I
like.
wouldn't throw her clothes outside because that kind of shows my character as well.
It's like a Kardashian thing, isn't
It
it?
depends
like,
on how
it's not-
serious like the relationship is.
No, if I'm together
like
with
them
let's say if I'm together with this girl, let's say 4 years.
Yeah,
and she
That's
cheats
a bit
on me.
serious.
yeah.
If she cheats on me, I'll be
Yeah, then
pissed.
there's definitely
Yeah.
some kind
I'd
of
be
revenge
pissed.
going on there.
I'll be hella pissed.
I can't be going on, you know.
But then again, if they were just talking and he's been talking to other girls,
But he had
Okay,
he
wait,
had
but
his stuff
question.
at her place.
Wait,
so
hold
they weren't
on.
just
But what
talking.
about like, let's say that happened to you, yeah, and you had a girl, and then like you were together 4 years, and then she cheated on you, whatever. Would you blame the boy as well?
wait, say that again.
Like if you had a girlfriend and she cheated on you,
Yeah,
and you were together for like 4 years, would you blame the boy as well and get the boy back also that she was cheating on you
I'd have
with?
to ask him like, did you know that she had a man?
So you would talk to him?
Yeah. I don't know. The thing is, I say that, but I can, like when people throw these hypothetical situations at me, I can only answer if and when it happens. But honestly, because sometimes the guy don't know. You have to think this through.
The guy
as well.
don't know. I just
sometimes
don't
the guy
believe
don't know, and sometimes the
that.
girl doesn't know. Sometimes the girl is oblivious and they don't know.
I don't believe that for a minute. I feel like if
So what you think? So you think
Sometimes.
that another person wants to get in? Actually,
Some people do.
Some people do. They love it. They love the drama.
Some of you females are mad though. You lot love the drama.
I don't know why you're saying you lot like it's us.
you don't.
Yeah. So you better calm down with that.
I don't like
Some
drama.
man are
Yeah, but
that
I don't
way
like drama
anyway.
anyway. I'd actually talk to
Yeah,
them and be
I don't
did
like
you-
drama,
honestly,
but-
did you know? If you didn't know, then how can I really blame the guy?
Yeah, but they could just say, yeah, I didn't know, but they knew. Do you know what I mean? You can't trust no one.
But either way, it's the other half of the relationship that's like mostly to blame.
Yeah, of course.
Is
Yeah.
the person because they didn't know?
No, we're talking about the person who actually cheated.
Oh right. Oh, you know, yeah, they're fucking.
Because
scammers.
I see it a lot of the times, like people, they won't even do nothing to the other half, but then they'll go after that person that they cheated with.
Just
Yeah,
break
that
up with the
makes
person and then go
Just
and
keep
do
it
your
moving.
hot girl,
Obviously,
hot
they
nigga
don't feel the
summer.
same
Like this
way.
dude there, I don't understand why you have to cheat. Like if it was, I could never cheat. I feel too guilty. I'd feel too guilty. She could be like, oh hey babe, you're right, and I'd just blurt it out. Like I'd feel too guilty.
Yeah, no,
Honestly.
I feel like I'm like that. If
Yeah.
that was me, like I would never cheat, but like I feel like if I did, I would have to come out with it straight away. Like I can hold it in.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, oh my god, like I did
I
this,
feel guilty.
and then just give me the consequence.
Even if
like,
not even the point we had sex, like even if I was together with my girl and another girl kissed me on the lips, I'd feel so guilty.
oh
Because
yeah.
there's no like something like that.
I don't know how people hold that on
No,
their
me
conscience.
personally,
Yeah,
I just don't get it.
I find kissing very sexual. I couldn't. What? Why love me?
Okay.
What I do?
No, continue. No, you're right. It's true.
No,
it's true.
I do. Like, and it's for me, it's for another girl to like kiss me on the lips.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
That's
feel
so
like
bad.
kissing is a big thing. I feel people like underplay it. They're like, oh, it's only a kiss, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
but if
no.
like if someone like
That's serious.
like, let's say my boyfriend was at a party and there was a girl came over and she was really drunk and she kissed my boyfriend. Best believe that we're gonna have words.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't care if you were drunk or not.
Some hair is
I don't
getting
care if it was just a kiss, yeah?
Someone's
I will
getting
find
drunk
you.
tonight.
You should heartbang.
I don't care. I just feel like people are like, oh, it's just a kiss. It's just a kiss. It's not just a kiss, though, is it?
No.
He should heartbang her. Actually, no.
I feel like I'd be angry with the boyfriend as well because I'd be like, how can you let this happen?
But even if we like caught out of guard,
like if you push away, I'd be like, okay, cool, but I'm still not happy with you. Like, you need to make it up to me. I want flowers. I want a takeaway at my door in the next
Papa
2
John's,
hours.
none of that Pizza Hut shit.
Listen. Actions, consequences.
I've never cheated before. I've never cheated before.
I don't see the point in like.
Yeah, what is the point? If you're not, if you're not happy, then just
because they're bored and they're too much of a pussy to be like, oh, I want to dump you.
Well, then
or they want the benefits of a relationship, but then also want the benefits of like.
I hate that. That's cowardly shit. Like.
I'm not gonna lie.
I just feel like people need to grow up. If they can't say like how they're really feeling in a relationship, then you shouldn't have got into it in the first place because trust is everything. Do you know what I mean? Why are you putting that face? Why are you looking at her?
Why? What? What ring? What?
Right, let's not.
Okay.
What? No! Oh no!
Anyway,
I knew what she was doing.
Next subject.
Let's move on from this subject.
Anyway,
Goodbye.
Anyway, going back to like having like being in a relationship before you got into uni or while you're in uni, I was in a relationship with someone, but this was only for like 2 months, and that was the same year that I was going into uni. Didn't work out right. She fucked up. She played around. She was moving mad. And besides, anyway, I wanted to dump her before I went to uni anyway, because like no.
See, no, I don't agree with that. Like people like. They'll be like, oh, I'm going to uni, so I'm going to have to break up with you because there's going to be other girls there and I want to do my thing.
You weren't serious in the first
yeah,
place.
exactly.
So are you going to let me finish?
Finish then.
Can you stop women-splaining, please?
Oh, shut up.
Wow.
Shut
Well, don't invite 2 women on your podcast then.
Yeah,
anyway, I was thinking about dumping her anyway because she was just moving mad. The way how she acted, like, it was ridiculous.
Don't wait. When it comes to them things, just don't wait.
This girl was 3 years older than me, you know.
Don't wait. That's what I'm saying.
Doesn't matter. Age is just a number.
Exactly. A lot of people ain't mature for that age.
That's true.
Oh, no, yeah. No, she was a bit mad. But I've never been in a relationship with anyone in my uni ever. Luck hasn't been that good. Luck has not been that good. So
I don't think. I just don't feel like uni relationships will work. Like it's for some people they do. Like, and I've seen it.
I think they would have been alright with me. I think they would have been.
I just feel like, especially guys in uni, like in unis, I feel like, especially if it's like you're like not living at home, I just feel like they move a bit reckless.
I think the people who are younger move reckless. That's what I think. I think people who are maybe like there's one guy here who's in his late 20s. He doesn't. He's a full-on adult. But I think me personally, and the environment that I've been in and what I've grown up, we've all grown up in the same environment. It's not the same. But people who are living away from home the first time, they haven't got any adult supervision, really and truly. They're out doing their own thing. I think those people move kind of reckless, and it's not until like they kind of they kind of finish with uni that they kind of get in there. But there's people that are my age and uni, and they move reckless. They move mad.
Yeah, I don't think uni is the environment to be finding the one or finding a serious
especially
relationship.
No offense, but I feel like London unis, especially all these London boys thinking, oh yeah, let's go. Like I'm not gonna lie, I feel like there's some people out there and they go to uni for the first year just to party and get girls.
Even not just like people from London, like a lot of people like come from outside, like far places. People come from countryside, little villages, and they come to London and they get excited. And
yeah, it's true.
There's some people that die in like the first couple of weeks from freshers.
Die?
Yeah. Shit. Some guy, I don't know if it was drug abuse or anything, but he died. He came here and he died. I can't remember. But there's people that go to university and they die in the week of freshers because they're away from home for the first time. They see all these drugs, like, yeah, let me take that. They'll overdo loads of things.
It can be dangerous.
They can't cook to save their fucking life either, so they're starving. Like,
don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do
anything. No, actually, no.
Apart from paracetamol.
I didn't even take that, When I'm sick, I take my ginger. My ginger tea.
Shout out Uncle Paul. with his green powder.
If you're not challenging yourself, you're not changing yourself.
No. Is that what he says?
Yeah. It's like, if you're not challenging yourself,
really
you're not changing
preaching.
yourself. And now we taught Elliot passionate. He's like, oh, dude.
Oh, God.
Oh my.
Oh, he's dead. All dads are characters.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Uncle Michael's something else.
Oh, God.
You should get Kyra on there.
Oh, no.
Get Kyra on there. Well, she big 18 tomorrow, innit?
Yeah. Shout out
Wow.
Kyra. Happy birthday.
What's she doing?
It's Nan's birthday tomorrow as well.
What's happening? No idea.
Big up. Hey. Big up, Nanny.
We're some of the. You're the old. Like we're one of the. No, we're the oldest ones. Except bar them not there. We're the oldest ones, and we don't know.
Yeah. There's like a meal tomorrow.
See, we don't get paid.
So I just want to clarify, guys. There's like this whole thing where like people in the family don't tell other family members about little events that we have going on.
Even big ones.
Yeah, even like big birthdays. You know, I think.
Call me Darskin.
Oh, God. Everyone runs on Black people time. You know.
Anyone that likes seeing children, don't children there.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Crazy.
Can't do it.
Oh my days, idiot.
No, but honestly, they don't tell us shit.
But we love you guys.
Yeah. I'm joking. It's just that, do you know what? Like after that in Cyprus shit, I couldn't take that on Ireland level. I couldn't. Like, how is it over my shoulder telling me how to cook the halloumi? Yeah, but you just told me that you can't cook halloumi, and then you're trying to tell me how to cook halloumi.
Parents, and I think it's different as well because
Yeah, but
like we've never lived with them.
exactly.
Yeah, so that was an experience for me.
I think
We
it's
never
cute.
lived with our dad.
He
It
wants to be a
No,
dad.
back up, please. Don't.
No,
tell me
don't
how
say
to-
back up.
No,
It's
but don't tell me how to
cute.
cook my stuff like.
Okay, but
please.
he just wants to be involved.
Yeah, but the way how he does it, like he's talking at me, he's not talking to me. That's the difference. Jesus.
Aggressive.
He loves
Like,
you.
Yeah.
They're aggressive, man. Ask me where. Don't worry where I am,
Oh, God.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Uni is great.
No, he's asking me. Yeah, he's asking about uni. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like what, like the money and the grands and all that shit. There's not too much. But yeah. So
do you like? Does everyone have an idea of like what they're gonna do after uni?
No.
No.
Straight up no. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. No, I just feel like it's hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie, since I started my masters, I feel like so many people have said to me, what are you gonna do
Yeah, but you're
after
only
you finish your
22 though.
degree? But I feel like because I did a masters, everyone's like, right, you know what you want to do now, so go and do it. But I'm like, I really don't.
When do you ever really know?
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like I am still young. Like, I still have like my whole life ahead of me to decide.
Yeah, you do.
You know. So we'll wait and see what happens. Obviously, I've got Khadija over here. She's gonna be, you know, on TV with her, you know, record deal.
I ain't going on that shit.
Oh my God, why not?
No, it's a joke.
X Factor have no career.
It's rigged, yeah. One for one, it's rigged. Even if you do win, like
What was
the
her
deal that
name?
you signed with
He
Simon
was from-
Cowell, you teeth all your
Like
money.
he was from what was it? Scottish guy. He's
Exactly.
Scottish
We
guy.
don't even remember his name. Who is this guy?
he's the judge. He was
What?
Irish guy.
Yeah.
Louis
Oh,
Walsh.
Louis Walsh.
Yeah, he walked out. I think it was a couple of years ago. He walked out because he knew that his contestant should have the guy.
He's
that
back
kept-
on it.
No, but what I'm saying is that a couple of years ago, he got really upset because he knew that the person that was in his camp should have won, and then the
Okay.
other
It's
person he
rigged.
walked off.
No,
It's
but I
rigged.
feel like some people from X Factor have made it big. People like Little Mix or like
Oh, yeah.
JLS when they were about, they were doing.
But it didn't last. Like.
Yeah, but that was their
And that's
choice,
far-
and they're
yeah,
still
but
doing
Little Mix
stuff.
has lasted because they've been very smart.
Mm.
They've been very smart about what they're doing.
One
And people like even One Direction, they did well.
But I
Still
think
doing well.
more than not, like the case for the majority of them is like they get, you know, Louisa Johnson.
Who's that?
Exactly, she won it a few years back.
Do you remember Matt
But
Cardle?
her deal,
He
her
don't do
deal,
nothing.
exactly, and a lot of them is because their deals with Simon, like
Oh,
he
shit.
just
fell
thieves
through,
them
yeah.
all, takes all their masters, their royalties, everything, their rights for everything, their publishing rights, and like it's not a good deal. And like in that kind of environment, it's not the best. It doesn't harbour talent. It's just for entertainment. People want to be entertained.
Have any of you guys watched this program? It's on BBC called The Rap Game UK.
Yeah,
It's so good. You need to go watch it. It's so good. Did you see who won?
Yes. Let's not spoil
I-
it, but
Yeah, well done to you. Yeah.
I can't rap to save my life.
They were actually so good though, and there was a guy
Yes.
from Scotland, and
Oh,
he was so
yeah,
good.
he was sick.
Ransom, isn't it?
Yeah, Ransom.
Yeah.
Wait, would you-
Foss fucked up though. He messed up.
Wait, would you ever rap?
I just feel like he had.
I-
No, I feel like Foss has too much of like a temper.
Yeah, but he's sick though. He released something recently.
Did
So,
he?
like, yeah. He's gonna
Oh,
do well
shit.
anyway. Like,
Yeah, I
he's
think
sick.
he will. I feel like
Yeah.
they all do well now. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? That gave them the platform to like.
Yes, definitely.
See, 'cause I don't really watch them shows, honestly.
Watch the rap game.
No,
Yeah,
the
watch the
last
rap
show,
game,
the
yeah.
last TV show that I watched live was Love Island, and it is trash.
Well, obviously
It
it's
is
Love
trash.
Islands.
Oh.
Watch the Rap Game UK. It's actually a good show. There's a lot of sick shows out.
And watch EastEnders.
Yeah.
No, he said it's shit.
Yeah,
shit.
I think me and
Anyway.
Khadija are gonna do a little, commentary of EastEnders.
You can do whatever you want, but EastEnders is shit.
In your opinion, whatever.
Okay.
In your
Yeah, my opinion.
flawed
but
opinion.
obviously, people are gonna go watch it. But shit, all people do is people sleep with each other. They sleep,
Okay, if you don't watch it, don't comment.
Exactly. Just shut up.
But I can go on. So what? You tell me that? So what? No one's cheating on anyone right now.
People
Over
do
the
that in
past-
all sorts
So
of
alright
shows.
then.
What
Alright
shows?
then. Alright then.
Where
No
people
one-
watch shows that
alright
people don't
then.
do that. I'm sure a lot of the shows
It's
that
a
you watch, people do
TV
that.
program. They need to
Exactly.
put something in there.
Walking
Obviously,
Dead,
there's
they
gonna
don't do
be
that.
drama,
The
huh?
Walking Dead, they don't do that.
One
Well,
show and what?
The Walking Dead, Titans.
Yeah, but you're just picking a certain type of
And
show.
yeah, exactly. You're used to watch that. You're just
These are
picking anime and
soaps.
stuff
They need
like
to have a
that.
bit of
Zombie
drama in
show.
them.
Obviously, in a zombie show, people aren't gonna have the
Oh,
time to be
God.
sleeping around like I cheating on people.
Trust me, they can make time. They can make time. But don't cheat. Obviously, don't cheat. Like, obviously,
Anyway,
not too bad. Wait, do you not watch Love Island?
I don't.
I watched it a bit.
Oh, what do you think?
Yeah, it was alright. I kind of watched it halfway.
You love Ovi, don't you?
He is beautiful.
Jesus.
He is beautiful. I mean, I just feel like he is beautiful, but I feel like people big him up a lot, like a lot.
My
I
friend,
feel
hates him. My friend hates him. My friend hates him. Absolutely hates him.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Anyway, so I don't know. Is there anything else to talk about? Actually, no. Are you not hungry?
Yeah.
Sorry, we're supposed to get food after this. Like, we're
Yeah.
starving. All right, cool. So,
Really?
is there any shout outs you lot want to give? Anything else you want to talk about quick?
Nah.
shout out the whole Paris family.
Paris clan.
Come
Whoop,
on. No, don't do that. Shout out to Nan for her birthday tomorrow.
Nanny will see.
Hey.
I beg you, Cara. Just be good, please.
Yeah. And
Did you see what she put on Instagram? She's like, oh, he can come and sit this. I'm like,
Oh,
Lucas
yeah,
A-
okay.
yeah.
Podcast done.
And I was like, oh yeah. Like, Lucas A better be all he's sipping. Like,
Big up everyone. Me and Khadija will be back.
yes,
Yes,
you will.
we shall.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we're good.
Peace and love, guys. Oh, go check out Khadija's music.
Hey, Paris calling. Paris calling.
Oh yeah, sorry. I just had a message.
Are you gonna
pop
give
up
us
here.
shout outs?
Yeah. Well, like, yeah. Put where you're at. So where can we find you?
Instagram.
Yeah. I'll put in the thumbnail.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
I'll put in the thumbnail.
But it's been fun.
Well, we'll talk about something another time. Something saucy. I think next time we should go over what our experience was like in Cyprus.
Yeah, I feel like we should do a whole thing on that. That would be
Because that was the first time. That was the remember that was my first wedding.
your first
Never
wedding.
been to a wedding.
Oh my god.
Never
Yeah,
been
we
to
should definitely do
a
that.
wedding. Chris, oh my god.
Watch this space, guys.
I almost cried. Oh my gosh, Chris.
She looked beautiful.
She was
She
you know
looks
beautiful.
amazing.
She was beautiful.
She looks
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh yeah, shout out Robin Christie. What is her name? What's her last name now?
McLaughlin.
Some
McLaughlin.
Irish thing.
What is it all about McLaughlin?
No, just McLaughlin.
Is it?
Yeah.
I hear that. Yeah, shout out to Christine McLaughlin and Rob McLaughlin. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Yeah, shout out for your engagement, your marriage, and
We
the
love
rest of your
you.
life
Yeah, I
together.
love you guys.
Yeah, and thank you for inviting us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.